Hello everyone, today I'm thrilled to introduce my prototyping strategy game. This is a battle of wits and endurance where players assume the role of unique character to combat the force of opponent, utilize cards strategies and dice mechanics. Only the last survivor can win the game. In this game, players engage in a battle of bifurcations and propulsions. The core mechanic introduces card strategy, dice-based outcomes, and unique character ability. The goal is to outlast your opponent and emerge as the final survivor. The game overview. Players choose one character with unique abilities. At the start of the turn, drop two cards, and player parts use cards of their their abilities and roll a dice to determine the card efforts based on the rolls. And with the end turns, the players should discard their cards to their hand limits. And after many rounds, the last survivor wins this game. So the health and ability systems in my games. Each character has 3 hearts, and each heart contains 7 health. The health struck perfusions and corpustions values. Reaching 7 results in losing a heart. And there are also ability icons in the health slot. When the character's health reach that icons, it means that players can use these abilities. And the card type and mechanics in our games, there are 3 types of cards. Purification cards, corruption card is one type. They can restore health or taking damage. The second part is shield. The shield can provide protections like the light shield or dark shield. And we also have special cards like draw, enlightened, and enhance. They have their different abilities, like extensions can let players draw more cards, enlightened will enable players' characters' abilities, and enhance can enhance players' damage. And we also have die roll mechanics, determine the outcome of the card efforts. And now we have two different characters which holding different abilities. That's Night Out and Shock. The first one has more strategy about switching the card efforts, and Shock contains more damage with its ability. The playful of my games is that at the start time, players draw cards using their strategy in their terms and ending their turns with discarding cards down to their hand limits, which is 4 cards. So now this is my playtest video. So let's see the playtest video. At the first of the game, we use rock, paper, scissors to determine which is the first one to start the turn. And it's me. So, by the way, it's the red cards, meaning that I and the corpustions part, and the blue one is the purifications side. And let's see. At the start of the turn, I use a shadow shot, and I need to roll a dice to determine the outcome of this card effort. And I rolled 4, which is a 1 dot shadow shot. And now I need to determine which one take this card effort. and I choose myself to take this card efforts, which let me have one dark shard. It can help me to take one damage with purifications. And since I not I didn't take the shout icon, so the icon looks same as the skill ability icons on the health slot. And I forgot to drop two cards at the start turn, so I drop it later. Drop it now. And I use another shadow shout and taking the card efforts to my opponent, letting he take one shout, like he have one shadow shout. And a purifications, which is not good for me. And I wrote the effort with the perfusions. And I taking these efforts to my opponent since he's the purifications side. So these efforts were not taking damage, but restoring health to him. But since his health is full right now, this card goes not result in this turn. And I end my round, and it's his turn right now. He dropped two cards and use his first ability with shock, which is taking his one health and and take me two damage. I use one shout to let me release one health damage, and I just need to take one damage. And he used a corporation cards, roll dice. It's a percussion card efforts, and he let these card efforts make on me, which will restore my health. And another corporation, which also is a corporation side, and he takes this effort on me to restore my health, but my health right now is full, so it have no result in this turn. So it's a small play show videos of my games. Thank you.